Welcome back to a fabulous evening here on the farm. It is a little bit warm, but man, it's a beautiful day. Nice breeze blowing. And I don't know if you can see behind me here, actually some rain clouds in the distance. Almost forgot what those looked like. We have been needing rain for a little while now. And the next 4 to 5 days, there's really good rain chances on the forecast. So been running a sprinkler on the garden area the last couple of days, trying to get it wet and right for planting, just because it was so dry. The ground was turning almost like a powder, so can't really plant like that. So been running a sprinkler, moving it around. I'm gonna run over it with a disc one more time, and we should be ready to go. So we're gonna see if we can't get some potatoes and some other corn and beans and stuff planted tonight. So thank y'all so much for joining us. Hope you enjoy the video. That is some beautiful ground. Look at that. Nice. It's a little bit moist right in this area right here, but it'll dry out pretty quick. This down here is a little bit more dry. But yeah, I'm very happy with how that turned out. Nice. I'm gonna try something a little bit different this year. These little miniature potatoes, whatever they are, Klondike medley. There's like purple and pink and little yellow ones in there. We like eating these things. I like putting them in a Dutch oven, and or first I like to fry them up in a hot cast iron skillet with some garlic and onions, and then put them in a Dutch oven and bake in the oven for a little bit with some salt and pepper on them. They're delicious. So I got a pack of those. I'm gonna try making seed potatoes out of these and see if they'll grow here. Never tried it. Curious to see what'll happen. So the other thing I'm gonna try is on our normal seed potatoes. We always get the hardware from the hardware store. We get these here. They're already dusted and ready to go. Normally, my whole life I've cut these up, and I've left like 1 or 2 eyes per piece to space out the amount of potatoes that we plant. And they do okay. You know, we'll get a handful of potatoes per plant. But I've noticed online that a lot of people plant the whole potato. So I've always thought when you planted them, they would rot, but we're gonna try it this year and see how that goes. Maybe a bad idea, might be a good idea. I don't know, we'll see. So unless they're really big, I'll cut them in half, but I think we're gonna try planting the whole tater this time and see what happens.
You don't know how to plant. It's gonna be right here.
Make sure they're under the string, bud. You're off a little bit.
Is that dude? I didn't want it. Is that okay to be a red potato?
Yeah, these are all reds. Red Pontiacs.
Okay, this is mine. If it's that hard, I have my 2 shovels.
Somebody's liking this cool dirt. You like that cool dirt, kitty kitty? You got it made, don't you? What's up, Brianna? What happened to your hair? Wow.
Look at that.
Ain't no mice living in there, is there?
Someone needs to be cut.
We're gonna plant them whole. We just cut the big ones. That's good. That one's a little deep. That was a little piece. Yep. That was a bad spot on it. All right, we got 2 rows of taters. So the rows are about 110, 115 feet long, something like that. So that'll be a good amount of taters. So next we're gonna focus on some green beans. So we got these guys here. They're a bush bean. I don't remember the variety. That number will probably tell you what those are there. But it's not the Blue Lakes. We have the Blue Lakes here, and got those from Rural King, and then we got these guys from the hardware store as well. Don't mash them too deep, okay? While they're planting those beans, I'll shoot over here to the sugar cane and show y'all how this is doing. A few people had asked if I'd show once it sprouted. So it sprouted about a week and a half ago. Some of it's still sprouting, but the grass is starting to grow along with it too. So you can't really define it, but I'll turn the camera around here. That way you can see the actual plants. So if you look right here, they almost look like corn sprouting. They're, you can see the cane stalk there. That one kind of surfaced, but they're, all 3 rows are sprouting really good. So we got this row here, we got this row here, and then we got this row here. And yeah, grass and weeds grow great. Plants, not so quick, you know, but they're all sprouting up. Some of these are 10, 12 inches tall now. But I'm super happy with how many came up. There are only a few bare spots right now, and I think they'll end up filling out, because like if you see this bare spot here, you can see there's a shoot, and there's a little shoot just coming out of the ground good. So, but we actually have a new way of getting rid of these weeds this year. I'll take you to the barn and show you real quick. So every year we struggle with weeds. I try to water with just a hose down the runs, but our gardens have gotten so big now, it's just about impossible to do that. So, income tax return this year, we got ourselves a tiller. Let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you. So this is our new toy. It is a 16-inch rear tine Troy built tiller. So they had, this one came from Tractor Supply. They had one at Lowe's that I'd seen originally. It was a Craftsman, but I'm not too fond of Craftsman stuff. I mean, their hand tools are pretty good, but their power tools, I'm just not personally a big fan of it. So we ended up finding this Troy built, and it was the exact same price. So I am excited to give this bad boy a try. It's got where you can take the pins out of the wheels, and man, it is like super easy to move around, like in neutral. And then whenever you get ready to use it, you just pull these finger getters out and line them up with the rim on the tire and pop them back in, and then you can use the self-propelled feature. So I know nothing's made in America anymore, but at least it was built in America, so that's cool. So yeah, no more weed-filled gardens this year, hopefully. I just gotta learn how to use it, and then teach the boys how to use it, and that way older boys can get in there and do weed control. And now we can run sprinklers. It wastes a little more water, but we're not out here morning and evening trying to water this thing for an hour, hour and a half, which really don't have that kind of time. So yeah, pretty excited. Y'all about got that row done, don't you?
About. They keep making changes. You just stop 3.
Yeah, 3 is probably a little much.
Yeah. All right, James, are you out? We're gonna have to do like.
Make sure you stay under the string there, bud. Kind of on your side of it a little bit. This here's Silver Queen corn. Just make sure you guys don't touch your mouth or face or anything with that bug spray on it, okay? Not too deep, buddy.
Fixing this. Why don't we just keep
First little joint on your finger, okay? Your supervisor's back here. Not sure what he's catching, but. So we've got so far 2 rows of potatoes, a row of green beans, and now we're working on a row of corn. So we'll probably do 2 or 3 rows of corn, and then we'll put beans on out in the front, and black-eyed peas and the other little stuff that we're gonna plant. We're gonna plant some carrots, watermelons, cucumbers. Man, I can't even remember all the stuff we've got to plant, but gonna be a good variety this year. We got an assembly line going here, don't we?
What did you get, huh?
Seeds. Seeds.
You need seeds, bud.
Man, we're playing a lot. We've said we've got about 200 points in here.
At least. I think when we get this row here done, guys, we'll call it quits for tonight, okay? The daylight's not far from being gone. See how long it takes them before they notice. Let's go. Ooh. Here's yours. Right here. Well, the old dinner bell is ringing, so we're gonna get this last row that we just planted watered and get everybody washed up and go in and get some dinner. So we will plant the rest probably tomorrow night. So we're going to wrap this video up. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see you on our next video.